Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike. I'm a family history researcher, and today we're going to be going over different types of charts and forms to record all of your tree information. The information in this video is going to be specifically dealing with family trees, family group sheets, band charts, and how to fill them out and how to keep them. So getting right along, an ancestry chart, or also known as a pedigree chart, traces bloodline. This is a backwards moving blueprint of your family history. So this is the most basic of the family tree forms. This is what most people think of when they see a family tree. This is the form that is used when you get the decorated family tree portrait, whether it's off of the internet or through some genealogical site. In genetics, a pedigree chart is used to trace genetic traits such as hair color or eye color. Blonde hair having two small b genes, while brown hair having at least one capital B gene. This shows the trait's dominance through the bloodline and into you. But I'm not a geneticist, so that's not the way we're going to go with the pedigree chart. So this chart shows a direct progression from you to your ancestors and vice versa. Your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, as far back as you want to go. Typically speaking, most pedigree charts only go back 4 to 6 generations. However, much larger ones do exist if you would like to find one. Each chart shows how each generation is related to the other and provides basic vital information about each person on that list. Things like the names of the people on the list, the birth dates, death dates, marriage dates, important life events. It can also be used again to note down any medical conditions or traits in the family, like asthma or blonde hair, blue eyes, gray eyes, red hair. So why make a pedigree chart? Why make a tree? Well, this is clear and easy to read, is probably the most useful point. Anyone can look at this and see exactly how the progression goes. Generation 1, Generation 2, Generation 3, down to you. By building a genetics tree, or a family tree, a pedigree, you get practical genealogical experience. Because you have to go find the information about your relatives. You have to put it onto the tree yourself. So if you'd like to pursue a professional genealogical career in the future, this is a good place to start, by mapping your family tree by yourself. Making a tree can be very fun for some people. It could be a family activity that you do with the kids. Finding new records and new sources can be exciting and thrilling if you are very interested in doing so. Moving on to the family group sheet. This sheet contains all of the information for a single family unit, which is the parents and then all of the children. This usually does not include grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, brothers, parents, siblings. This is just for the one family unit. And then to continue making one of these, you would make a separate group sheet for every member of the family. If there's multiple marriages in the family, you would do one for both marriages, or however many marriages there were. This chart contains all the vital information for each member of the family. Birth, christening, marriage, death, graduation, occupation sometimes. And then at the bottom there's a note section, most of the time, that you can add other important life events to. Things like military careers or great achievements that happen in their life. This would be where you put them at. Like I mentioned before, individuals who share a common ancestor but are not connected through a sibling bloodline, such as your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, those would get their own group sheet for their family units. And then all of the units would be combined together in a record. To start that record, to start the collaborative record for the group sheets, you would probably want to do 4 generations, so 8 sheets in total. That would be 4 great-grand couples, 2 grand couples, 1 parent couple, and then yourself. Moving on to fan charts. A fan chart is much like a pedigree chart, however it is spread like this, just like an open fan. And this is mostly available online through Family Search. Family Search has a great fan chart that highlights different generations, different lines of family. These can mostly just contain the names and dates for the person until you go into them on the website and see what else is there. The best part about it is you can change the way that it's organized, so it doesn't have to be just through bloodlines. You can organize it by country of birth, how many sources they have, if they have stories, how many stories they have, how many sources of media like photographs or written documents for them that you have. You can organize it, and it'll color code each segment for whatever you're organizing it with. Like I said, these charts are available online through both FamilySearch.org and Ancestry.com, which you can print them off and have a physical copy if you'd like to do so once you get it filled out. You can also manage it on their sites. So you can add information to it if you need to whenever you find something more. And then finally, all of this information, all of these charts, all of these pages, these need to go into your research log that you'll keep for all your sources and documentation for your family. This way you have a specific place you can go to pull it out and look at it whenever you need to. We'll go over research log again in another video in more detail. I just wanted to touch the topic here today. And with that, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope this information was helpful to you. I hope that you are going to use this information and start your pedigree charts, your fan charts, your family group sheets, so that you can get all of the information you've collected so far organized and safe. Thank you guys for coming. If you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing for more content. It would greatly help me out. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a good week. Please stay safe. Thank you and have a good night. Bye.